This is Christian Ackerman at Fast Coast Productions. We got Lucas right here. We're in the edit suite. We've been here all night. I've been here all day, off and on actually, working on a big production right now. I'll probably talk more about it later, but I'm very grateful that this group picked me to work on this, and it's been hard work, and I just got the what you call the first cuts done of the program, and I've been working on my new setup, which is like 3 monitors, which has been awesome. But I've been here all day sitting in this place working, and right now we're exporting the last cut, and then I have to get them all set up to edit. And right now it is 1:19 a.m. in the morning, and this is just an editor's life. You have to get things done, and I like working late at night. I don't know if you're the same way, Lucas. Lucas does a lot of productions. Like if you guys have seen his, you've seen like on his YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel is called Macro Space Omni Productions, but basically if you try to look for it, just basically Macro Space Omni.
And then he did that documentary for Carpenter, the behind the scenes documentary. So he does a lot of production work as well. And what I was gonna say is, when you work late at night, I kind of prefer it because it seems like the world is shut down. And even though there's always somebody awake on the other side of the world. Tonight, people are up. There's other jobs that work late. There's the graveyard shift. But I like it because nobody's bugging you and nobody's stopping you, or life doesn't get in the way to the most part. Because today while I was working here, I'd have to stop and go do a few errands, and then start up again, then stop again and go do another few errands and meet a few people, and then people would have to come in and have a quick little meeting. So right now it's kind of cool because then we're just here. I'm locked away in the office, in the edit suite, in the studio, just working and getting things done, and it's a great feeling because you're going to accomplish something. Even though it's late, I actually, don't you plan out your schedule a little bit, so if you have to work really late, like 2 or whatever, sometimes it could be 3 in the morning, maybe even 4, you're pushing 4 o'clock. Do you ever think like, do you plan it so that you can sleep in the next day?
And usually when I do with that stuff, there was that one time where I was working on my one movie.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I would, especially in the production, I would try to edit right off the bat so I don't have to think about it later.
Oh, so like as you're in production, you go right into post-production.
I do.
So you can check if he needs to refilm anything, or you can make sure everything's working, I guess, properly. Like what we do too, like everything you guys have been seeing with Space Lock, and our other things that we've been working on, like even like Scarlet was really done that way because we shot in such a quick amount of days, like 4 days we shot that thing. We would shoot, edit, and Space Lock's been the same way. We kind of shoot, edit, and then see how things work, and then we'll do just an edit post-production and work on it, and then kind of see how the story's flowing. But yeah, I've been sitting here. Lucas has been here, kind of moral support, just hanging out after he got off work late, and just seeing what we're doing. He's also said a few input. He goes, you know what? Maybe do this. This is kind of like him sitting over here is kind of like he's kind of being like almost like an assistant editor, or like somebody who's not like in the driver's seat, like really like when you get into this, it's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of like you get into this technical mode because you have to be very technical, because you're working with software and you're editing and you're doing precision cuts and all this kind of stuff and making things work and doing audio sync and doing color correction, and your mind tends to go to the other side of the brain where you're using, I guess, less creativity. So it's good that you have somebody over here who's watching it kind of like a viewer. You're still in that viewer mode or that creative mode or that passive mode where you can watch it just like anybody would watch it, and then you can be like, hey, that didn't look right, or something like that. Or I'm fussing about something and he's like, no, it looks actually good. It's good that we have somebody that's not, it's like a co-pilot in a way. Yeah.
And a lot of times when I get into editing, I kind of go, like you said, the less creative part, but I also, like, when I pull back, then my creative part comes in, and then I come back, and then that usually helps me with.
Yeah, you were talking about that, like we get up, we walk away. Like even tonight, I turned on my arcade machine back here with the old retro games. I got up, went and played that, and then that felt like too much like being at a screen again. So then we got up and walked around, kind of talked a little bit, and then it does. You have to like get up and get away. But sometimes when you're in a deadline, you gotta just pound through it.
You do.
And then it's like more like just like that's why. Walking over here, or I'll play the guitar. That's why I have a guitar back here, or I have a keyboard. I'll play music just to get myself back in that creative juice, or I'll actually look at, like, I have some like books of like other directors and filmmakers just to kind of inspire me and stuff like that while I'm working on a major project like this one here. But this is just an unedited vlog. I'm not going to edit it. It's very messy, I guess. Like nothing's planned, but this is me working in my studio here at Fast Coast Productions in downtown Hamilton. We work on feature films. That's what we make. We also have the Fast Coast Film Academy. You can check it out at fastcoastfilmacademy.com. If you want to check out anything that Fast Coast Productions does, just go to fastcoastproductions.com. There we go. And it has like links to all our social media and links to all the movies and other productions that we're working on. So guys, this is Christian Ackerman again with Fast Coast Productions. I hope to see you in the movies.